Hello everyone, this is Shotriya and this is my first try at vlogging. I am a citizen of India and as you all know by now, the entire world as we know has changed due to the onset of the pandemic COVID-19. In India, we have been in lockdown since March and today is the 50th day, 50, and things have never been like this. For me, it's a new scenario, and for everybody around us, we are all changing ourselves as time passes. We are adjusting ourselves. We are not the ones who are dictating it. The ones who are dictating it is the tiny virus. Uh, and I wanted to start vlogging on the 50th day. In the last 50 days, I think I've been indoors for more than 1100 hours. Um, Me and my family, we have tried to, distribute our responsibilities amongst ourselves. I am the one who is washing the utensils twice a day, and I am also kind of making tea for the family. My mom and my wife, they are the ones who are cooking. My dad is the one who is cleaning. So it's kind of a shared atmosphere, and these are things which are nothing new. Our ancestors and the ones before them used to do it, but in the rat race, in the last 50 years, I think things gradually changed. How we used to live our life has changed, and I think I mean, it's a really difficult thing to say, but I think the way of life was much better uh, back like 100 years back from now, um, apart from the other struggles. And I think somehow we are actually going back to that life. Apart from all the things that I've been doing, I've been trying to learn new things, because this is the time when I'm at home, and there's work that I'm doing from home. But apart from that, there's a lot of time where you can actually reflect on who you are as a person, what you want to do, what you should do. And I've been, to be very honest, I have actually been very clueless about it. I've been trying different things, and the reason for vlogging is because, apart from anything else, I would want to look back at all of this some 20-30 years from now, and I would want to know where I was and where I am then. So I think I've been looking at a lot of stuff, and something which actually made me reflect was a line which said that a small virus has changed the entire face of this world, especially human beings who are million times in size to that small virus. So, and I think in the last 50 days of lockdown, we have seen a drastic change in nature. Uh, we have seen animals and birds come out in the open, whom we had never even imagined seeing in the cities. We have seen deers roaming the streets in Varanasi. We have seen peacocks dance in the streets of Delhi. We have been able to see mountain ranges which never previously we could see from a long distance. Air pollution has gone down drastically. It was, I still remember, I was in Delhi in Jan of this year, and the air quality index was it was more than 350. It was hazardous. You had to wear a mask, and now in Delhi it is 60, 50. Unbelievable. Never have people seen such good air quality index in Delhi. So we have seen drastic changes in the way the atmosphere is reacting, and the way the nature is reacting. So I feel that that this is nature's way of telling us that you have been bothering us for 100 years. We are going to take it back in 1 year. It's just been 5 months, and believe me, uh, the situation has never been worse, or so to say. And so I think what made me go back was this entire idea that maybe uh, the reason Earth was created was to have a balance between human beings and nature. And when I say nature, it includes plants, it includes animals, it includes the weather, the climate. And as I talk to you right now, outside the window, I can see rain. It's such a change, believe me, to see this. I think if I could, I would have rotated my screen to show you all. But anyway, uh, so I feel that we have somehow managed to put our selfish interests ahead of nature, and that is where the imbalance has happened. Uh, this is nature's way of actually trying to bring the balance back, and that's why, even though we are suffering so much, uh, if you look at nature, it is actually becoming better. So hence I wanted to look at whether human beings can actually coexist with nature. And although the larger answer might be a subjective one, but I personally feel that yes, we can, and I think we should. That should be the way to go. I was looking at this. I'll share with you all. I was looking at this concept called biomimicry, which says that objects that human beings use and their design uh, can actually be replicated from the designs of nature and how it functions in nature. So it's not only the design, it's also the functioning. And just to give you an example, um, Japanese had made a train which was the fastest moving train, but whenever it used to come out of tunnels, it used to make a lot of noise, and that's how people in and around that area complained a lot, and they had to get in engineers to change the front of the train. And that's when these engineers started looking at designs of nature, and they came out with a combined concept of the eagle's parching ability, the kingfisher's ability to swoop inside water and get a fish, and their beak size. And that's how they changed the design of the train, because if you look at these birds, when they come down from such great heights, they do not make noise, and that's how they catch the prey. So they use that concept to change the way the front of the train is designed, and now that train is the fastest moving train and makes the least noise. There are much more examples related to this, and there's actually a concept and a department that has been designed on biomimicry, and I would request all of you to go and have a look at it. So that's actually my starting point into trying to understand how we can coexist with nature. And I think we keep on talking about what is your dream, what you want to do, and I truly never had such a large dream in my mind. I was doing work which I liked, and I will continue to do it. But this is one concept that has really hit my chord, and I would want to know more into it. I want to read more into it. I want to understand it in more depth, and hence I think I would round off the 50th day of our lockdown by saying that, be it a lockdown or not, 1 year from now, 10 years from now, 50 years from now, human beings need to coexist with nature. It's a balance. If we disturb it, we will be disturbed. Having said that, I'll sign off from today's vlog. Bye bye. See you all.